Indiana. This is a collaboration called A Thankful Thursday. It is started by Sandie Reverskie, and I'm happy to be playing along on Thursdays on Thursdays every week this month. We are doing a layout regarding something we are thankful for, and today I am thankful for my family. Last week it was friends. This week is family. I have pictures from Thanksgiving from last year. Last year, before Thanksgiving, my immediate family and I did a fun run/walk. My husband ran and the rest of us walked. I have lots of pictures. I have pictures both that they took at the event that you can see here and pictures that I took. What I am using is, I don't know if you know this, but I'd like to share it with you. So Scrapbook Generation, if you order during like the first weekend of the month, there's a parameter on the website. Then you get a free page kit. I don't know if you can buy it, but it does say it has a value of $10, and they are always I always find them neat. So here is a fall one, and they send you not only the sketch, but they also, with measurements and everything, but they also send you the photo of a completed layout, well, not with pictures, but other than that. So super cool. This is my jam. This is me. This is what I love to do. And they give you such good ideas, because you've got papers here. This one's actually going to be split, part up here, and a little bit over here. But then you guys have to see this. This is going to be the middle. And I think, there must be another part. So this is the stripe. There's a little bit of a stripe that'll go over here. And then also here, bordering that middle piece. And then there's cut-aparts, and they do the coolest things with cut-aparts. So this will be cut out. This will be cut out. This crunchy leaves. And I might go with, they used also Autumn Breeze and Pumpkins Please. Oh my gosh. And you could totally use So Very Thankful, Incredibly Grateful, and Unbelievably Blessed, which I might totally do if I can make it so that we can use all the things. And then they use this as the journaling block. I'm going to have so much fun with this. But I also wanted to talk about, what do you do with so many pictures? So I've laid them out. This one's going here. We've got these three over here. It's going to be 2 4x4s. I had to decide between, and this might be a no-brainer for you, but this one's just, I like it, but they're looking the wrong direction. And then here they're off kind of running. So we're going to use that one. But then here's my next problem. Here's my first world problem. Did I do 2 other layouts of this? I did 2 other layouts of this. And I have this finishing picture, which is great picture, and it can't be just it could be a 1-page layout, but it needs a companion page because I scrap chronologically. So I'm wondering if I might be able to sneak it in over here somehow. Otherwise, my other thought, this is going to be so crazy. Okay, so now you guys know what I'm thinking as I go along scrapping. If there's ever a time, I don't scrap back my dogs a lot. I have a lot of dog pictures, so if there's ever a time that something doesn't match up, the opposite layout gets to be dogs. So why stress? Ooh, shoot, sorry. Why stress out about it, right? Just scrapbook your dogs. So I will fix my camera and let's get scrapping. I wanted to mention that since this is like a sketch provided to me, and it's not to everyone, I am not able to show you the sketch or the photo. So sorry about that. But I did follow it very much exactly. You will notice that my daughter Jillian, the oldest, only made into 1 picture, but she has a different layout. Her and I walked together during this, so there's one whole layout of us. So that is why. This was so easy and straightforward. Oh, so here's a trick. It says, leave a 4-inch gap and then put this piece of paper down. And Janet Madison from Record the Story, I learned this from you. I already had something cut for the 4-inch because it's going to go above this paper. So I just used it to kind of as my measuring guide. It just works very well. The issue though, and you'll see quickly, is that I think it was supposed to overlap these two pieces of paper. So when I get up to the spot, I glue this down, which sticks super good. My Barely Art glue. This piece of paper sticks up there, but there's no white border like there should be. Give me a second, I'll figure it out, and I might do it twice just to make sure I wasn't wrong the first time. See? What? So then I carefully peel this up and I stick it down, and then to make it work, I just layer that over the two pieces and it's all fixed. No need to cry over spilt milk. It will need more of glue though because it's no longer sticky. And it barely came off that paper, but that's okay. No one's gonna know except for you and for me. So there's a good start on that paper. And I did fussy cut everything off camera. Here is where I will trim down my photos. I do like to take a little bit off, not anything off his head, but I take a little bit off the top, and then I will just take the rest off the bottom. I wanted at 4 inches, and then I kind of like the shadow, but I didn't want all the shadow, so I trimmed a little bit off the shadow and then took the rest off the sky so that you can still see some of the sky. I think that looks kind of cool. So there we have my two 4x4 photos, and pretty much I forget about that other photo I wanted to use. And so yeah, there's going to be another dog layout in my album, which is totally fine. I have so much dog paper and ephemera and stickers and all that kind of stuff. I think I need to do a dog page. All right, so I'm starting to lay out things as they are on the photo that I have, like exactly. There is a note saying, hey, don't cut out fall letter by letter, cut it all up together. And I totally missed that. So mine is individual letters. I'm going to lay out the photos on this side. And then I believe I start to get them glued down right away just because I know that's where they're going. There will be a playlist listed below along with a list of everyone that's playing along with Thankful Thursday this November. The run that we were doing, or walk that we were doing, is a fundraiser. We're doing it this year as well. It's kind of a good thing to get out of the house and get some exercise before eating a big Thanksgiving dinner. But we don't usually do it on years that we're hosting Thanksgiving. So I'm just working on the pictures on the opposite side now. I love these layouts that you can take big pictures and then you like fill the page. And it gave awesome instructions on how to get little strips out of the paper that I was using, and the cutest little cut aparts that you can use too. On the right side, you're going to see one is a green piece of paper that I just grabbed out of my stash. It was actually sitting on my desk as I was working on this. The orange piece on the right side, that strip on the bottom, is from one of the cut aparts. But I used a different cut apart than they directed, so I didn't have a nice long piece to get that green piece out of, which was okay, since I had it in my stash anyway. Here I'm using the squares that you see in the pattern paper to kind of line up my photo. And when I get the second one down, you can tell I did not do a very good job of lining them up. And it's off a little bit. And so I will kind of finagle it so that I don't have to move the bottom photo, but that that top photo is lined up so that it doesn't look wonky. First I put some adhesive down, and then I realized that the sketch had called for putting, oh, actually I didn't put any. Maybe it's this piece. It calls for putting foam pieces under all the cut aparts. And that first one that I laid down, I didn't, but that's okay because it's got something laying on top of it, and that would be extra high. So, and this is just dollar store foam tape, and it works pretty darn well. And you don't have to put a lot on there. You just have to get enough to get the lift. It's going in a page protector. It will be just fine. And here are those pieces that I talked about. The green one was just from my stash, and I gave it a fishtail banner and stuck it in there. And then the more of the orange piece is from one of those cut aparts, just for a little bit of something down there and a little bit of color. And I just keep layering things up. So I've got some more foam tape on there, and I put those words down over that cut apart. And then the apple basket gets put up on top. And I do put the foam under the apple basket as well as the words. Oh, and then I start to put it down and I realize I really should put the fall words first because that's going to sit on that ledge there of the striped paper. And the apple basket should sit on top of the F. So off to the words I go. I get a foam piece under each of those. And then that apple basket will go above. And I'm all for layering things so that it covers things in the picture you don't want to see. So I do try to layer that apple basket over those people in front of Eliza there. There we go. There we go. Just a favorite little trick of mine. And this will lay down nicely next to it, kind of on top of it, but the foam won't be necessarily on top of it, so it doesn't give that extra thickness, if that makes sense. You know, the part without the foam will lay over the on the word grateful, and so then it's not double thickness there. I hope I explained that okay. And the little part on the end does need more glue, so it sticks that striped paper on top. And I actually put my glue right on top to hold it down. I almost forgot about the tree. The tree gets stuck in there, and I think that's about it. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you again soon.